Debbie is an award-winning model. Like she's top model, PH Lagos, anywhere, everywhere. She's also a wave model, wave girl. We are both wave girls, right? And we are pageant hopefuls. Hey Debbie, what's up? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Debbie applied to go for most beautiful girl in Nigeria, like the biggest pageant in Nigeria. So Debbie, how's your journey like? What's been happening? Any tasks yet?
Nothing official is happening, but personal preparation has been crazy. There's catwalk, because I'm a fashion model, and the pageant work is very different.
Very different, babe.
Work. So there's a
Very.
need for me to learn, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's what to do. So yeah, there's that, and there's fitness, because I have to look good. Yeah, they're preparing for the interview and the question on stage question and interview question. And that's basically all I've been on about. And then working on my legacy project. Yeah, that's basically what I do.
Amazing. I think we are basically doing the same thing. So who's your catwalk instructor?
I mean, YouTube is my go-to.
Okay.
I don't have
anybody.
So yeah, that's just what I'm saying.
No, I think that's great, and I think that's
I'm a
good.
teacher, so it shouldn't be hard for me.
It shouldn't be hard for you to learn at all. That's true. You still have to go back and learn on your own. So I think YouTube is a very good place to go to. Yeah.
I think pageant work on Instagram. There's one guy I just saw. I saw his video last night, and he's really good. And I tried to do this video to practice today. Yeah, it's been worthwhile. It's cool. Yeah.
All the best. Fingers crossed for both of us. Okay, so today now we're meant to be asking each other questions, We have to sharpen each other up a little bit, however we can. Yeah, so what questions do you have for me? Me, I have one question for you. This question is a question that I failed. Or should I say, I went blank. I went blank when I went for Most Beautiful Face in Nigeria some years back. I just could not remember the person's name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that question is part of the questions I have for you. So which questions do you have for me? Should we start? I want to refresh your memory.
I have a couple of questions that I write down to answer myself, and I get my mom to ask me questions sometimes.
Okay.
So I have like a few down. Yeah. Yeah, I have a few written down. So I should ask you from there.
Okay. All right. So should we shoot?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay. There's one that is very popular. Should I start or will you start?
No, you should start, please.
Me, I should start.
Yes, now.
Okay. So the question is, this one they used to ask it like, I don't know why. What makes you different from every other girl competing today? What makes you different?
Yeah. I mean, I've seen that question everywhere. Even when you browse pageant. Yeah, so, yeah. Okay, thank you very much for that question. I believe that every single one of us is unique. We are different in our own ways. I can't do the same as the girl standing next to me. We all have qualities, we all have abilities that the other party does not have. So naturally, I am different. Naturally, I am unique. And the other party is too. So I believe that what differentiates me from the party is my uniqueness. How does it sound?
It sounds good though. No, it sounds good because sometimes some people would mistaken, or I don't know, I consider it a mistake if you talk down other people just to elevate yourself, right? And I think that uniqueness is a solid point, something to hold on to. Something, because everybody is unique. What you bring to the table will quite be different from what she brings to the table. But those are strong points, and you have your own strong points too. So I think emphasizing on uniqueness for this question, I think it's a good one though. I think that's nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. So how would you answer the question?
Um,
So you have to answer the question.
me, I was still from your own knee. Okay. But yeah, ask me the question. Ask me so that I would balance it.
What was the question again? Okay, yeah. How are you different from the other contestants?
Thank you so much for that question. I feel each and every one of us have our differences in what make us individuals, and those differences have brought us thus far. That is why we're all here on this stage. I would not say there's any one particular thing that differentiates me from the ladies, from all the other beautiful ladies on this stage, but I would say my unique attributes that make me Abimbola Islamia Rita Abayomi would help me in ensuring that if I do win this crown, I carry out my duties in a way that would not just reflect me, but also reflect the organization positively. Oh yeah, ask me your own.
Okay, I have one here.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think pageant has contributed to society?
Hmm. Thank you very much for that question. For a lot of people, for a lot of young ladies that have at one point in their life or the other attempted to be part of a pageantry, part of good pageants, they can always testify. We've heard stories on how it has increased their self confidence, how it has helped them become better persons, how it has helped them more aware of themselves as individuals. For me, a bigger picture would be how pageants affect the society, because pageants not only open each individual that attends or that wants to be a pageant queen to the issues in society and try to provide solutions to them, but imagine as a winner, you get to carry out projects, legacy projects that would help your society. And I think that's one of the most powerful influences pageants have. They shed the light on issues that may be personal to whoever wins, but also on a bigger stage, on a grander stage, they are global. These issues are global because you can find them in every society. So the ability for pageants to shed lights on these issues and have individuals, ladies and men too, focus in these areas and direct their energy towards solving this problem. I think that's the, influence, the best influence that pageants have.
Okay, let me say something. I during my research, I learned that when you're trying to answer a question, you try to limit yourself to I think it's 20 seconds or 30 seconds.
Oh,
So you
really?
don't
Okay, I didn't know
say
that
too
one.
much. Sometimes when you're asked a question and you think you know what you're saying until you start speaking and you realize I
Okay,
don't
be
know what
like
I'm
say I
saying.
know talk, I know talk.
And at a certain point, at a certain point, you miss the whole thing because you're talking for so long. So that's why I say the first time yourself and 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then just
Yeah.
I understand that sometimes it's not as to whether you can answer the question correctly, but how well you can easily articulate and come up with an answer immediately. So within 20 seconds, you should be able to say something reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah, and I
I wanted
think
to throw that out there.
no, that's true. You're absolutely right because I think I also saw it somewhere and I even spoke about it earlier in one of my videos to ensure that your replies and everything you want to do, they are compact, they are very well put together, right? Yes, I did
Yeah.
mention that. You're so right. There was one I saw about sometimes it's not as though your answers are not correct, but you go on and on, so it now loses effect. Yes, I saw one like that too. Yeah, so you're right. You're absolutely
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So another question.
The
What
funny
will
thing is
you
that
do if you crown you the next most beautiful girl in Nigeria?
go with idea. I mean, first of all, I'll be really excited. I mean, to the crown was to get illness. My first reaction would be to call my mother. This is what has happened. I mean, that's on a lighter note. But as per being the winner, there is a responsibility on me because I believe that pageant is to learn myself. is an act of service. Society is an act of service through the organization. So it's an opportunity for me to really put my legacy or my project into work. Talk about why I'm going or why I'm doing the project I'm doing. Partner with organizations to help with my project. Also, it's an opportunity for me to grow as an individual, to grow as a career person. I'm a model and I wish to take that career to any length that it will take. So, winning the crown is going to put me in a position to carry out my legacy and push my career forward and just impact society as a whole. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ms. Deborah Eze, representing Rivers State. Thank you. You consign me. You want to carry on that person's state? But I think that was good. But like you said already, we should always try to reduce the number of words and time used in answering. You've already said that, so. But I think the wholesomeness of the reply, I think the 3 points are there. Your career, influencing your society, leaving a legacy. I think those 3 important points are there.
Yeah. I have a question.
Which one?
We all know the effect that COVID-19 has had on society. The effect is still ongoing. You can't really. So what do you think? What are the factors? You know, in Nigeria, while the news of the COVID, people were in disbelief as to the fact that there was no COVID-19 in Nigeria. And some people believe, some people had a reason to not trust the word that the federal government did. So what do you think are the factors responsible for the slow spread in COVID-19 in Nigeria? Because at the point, people said, this person close to me has not suffered from COVID-19. I don't know if the person that means the person that knows that the person that has COVID-19. So at the point, people were COVID-19 in Nigeria. So what do you think are the factors that contributed to the slow spread of COVID-19?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. Public opinion would say no, the COVID-19 didn't hit Nigeria or Africa as it did Eastern world, while the reports that the medical team kept on updating us with, we were like, okay, the impact is felt. There are lots of people that have this. So that is what caused the disbelief between the amount of people that actually have the COVID-19 in Nigeria and the amount of people that actually believe it exists right here in Nigeria. I just think basically it boils down to how God created us as Nigerians and basically how Africa is, apart from the fact that it's a warm climate, we're naturally resilient. So yes, those are the factors I think contributed to to the COVID-19 spread or not spread in this part of the world. Thank you. I think these are some sort of questions because they have a way of asking you about things that are happening. They want to know how current you are. They want to know if you are actually current. Yes. I think, So I think that plays a huge role. So even if it's not COVID-19, maybe it's going to be something about Lai Mohammed or internet or Twitter or the social media bill, because I mean, that's something that as Nigerians, that's something that is really, really catching waves here. That's a topic that, if you're young and you're in a society, you should have an opinion about. So those things may come up. That's true. You should have a healthy general knowledge.
That's happening currently. Ranging from COVID-19, we have the insurgency, we have the unknown government, we have the whole internet thing.
Yes. The known unknown gunmen, the unknown known gunmen. Unknown gunmen. Okay, so another question is, um, so who is the Minister of Women Affairs?
I
Who's
have
the?
no idea.
You have no idea. What did you say? My dear, I have an idea.
I have no idea.
Oh. Do you know what happened?
I, yeah.
This was the question a few years ago for the most beautiful girl in Nigeria when I was in
Yeah.
top five and they were going to take, the winner, first runner up, second runner up. I had already studied this, like, because I felt, anything female, women affairs, they may want to ask this kind of questions, maybe the first female governor or
Yeah.
first female deputy governor, whatever. So I was like, okay, I have to know this thing. It's political, but hey. And then I did.
Yeah.
I had a look at it. Then it was Aisha Jumai something. Jumai is a name that they used to call me when I was small for Jumi. So I was like, oh, I go remember this one, Jerry. Simple. My dear, on the stage, who is, like, I didn't even know it was going to come up, but it was just one of those things that I looked into. And I was asked this question, and I was blank. Like, I was blank. Absolutely blank. Like, I had no idea. Like, I was like, I know this. I kept on saying, I know this. But saying, I know this is not the answer to the question, right? So that was the end of my most beautiful phase in Nigeria journey. And this may happen to other pageant hopefuls. It may happen to
Yeah.
just different people. You may know it. You may have studied it. You may have, if they ask me this one, killer, I'm going for it. But at that point in time, with all of the lights and all of the crowd, and maybe somebody that just finished answering their question and flooring it, and then you're like, it's your turn. And then they ask you a question that
You just straight up balance.
in your heart, you know that you know this thing, but it just, and then the worst part, when you don't now know it at all. Oh God. No, it hurts. That's why I thought I'm going to ask you. Let me see whether it's just me, whether it's just something that just happened that day. Yeah. So I think, yeah, I think these are questions that we should also look into, because on that day you never can tell what a judge would want to ask you. Yeah, we know there are preliminaries, right? Sometimes they give you test questions that look, know this, because some people don't want. What I've heard from some, pageant hopefuls, like some organizations don't want you to go there to be embarrassed, right? So they'll give you about 200 or 300 questions and say, go and revise. Okay, know these things. If you're asked this, how would you answer? If you're asked this, how would you answer? So the onus is now on you, the contestant, to ensure you go through all those questions and build your own answers, your own original answers from it. And I think that's helpful. If pageants can actually do that, it's helpful, so that contestant that actually doesn't do all of that, you know that it's on you if you can't answer the question. They've told you, and there are lots of these questions online too, lots of them. They even have different funny themes. Some of them even come with possible answers, right? So it's just always best to prepare. Do what you have to do what you must. Just prepare, keep preparing. Yeah. So that's why I decided to ask you that question. So if you go and check who minister. Yeah, I think she's telling Pauline telling now, Pauline telling. No, this new one. This one was from 2019. Pauline Tallen, I think that's her name. Pauline Tallen, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I think that is her name. But let's confirm, because Google is your friend. Google is your friend. So let's confirm. Yeah, Pauline Tallen. Pauline Tallen is her name. 2019 to present. Yeah, that's her name. Pauline Kedem Tallen. She's still the Minister of Women Affairs. So any other woman in power kind of guinea, I think it's good for us to know those things. I think it's good.
Yeah.
Alright. So that's that. We've learned one today. It was great talking to you, Debbie. We'll do this some other time. Maybe without all of these cameras. All right, dearie. Take care. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have fun. Can't wait to see you on stage. But I don't even know when MBGN is coming. They are not even telling us anything. Those people safe.
I think you said it's September now.
September. Okay, September is good. September is good. September is good. That was nice.
I mean, my birthday. So, that's good.
Fingers crossed, you're going to win it and celebrate. You know, two things to celebrate: birthday and winning the crown. Like, hello, excuse you. Like, hello. That'll be amazing. Really can't wait. Irrespective of what happens, darling, you're a queen,
Yeah.
and I know I'm a queen too. So we just want to give them share some of our queendom with them. Yeah. All right, dear. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.